Life.Church Online team. My name is Mandy Meehan, and I am one of the host team leaders at our Wednesday 2:30 p.m. service. Shout out to you guys. And I am so excited because today I get to introduce you to one of our hosts at the Friday 2:30 service. This is Sarah Johnson. She is absolutely a rock star, and I just want to ask her a couple questions. Sarah, tell us, how long have you been serving at Church Online?
I've been serving at Church Online now for almost a year, about to hit my year anniversary.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think I just hit last month my 1-year anniversary too.
It goes so fast.
It does.
Yeah. I serve with Tom and Kinsey. Hey guys. Tom is all the way in South Africa, which is really cool, but it's been a really great experience.
That's awesome. Well, recently I got to hear Sarah give a talk that really inspired me, and I really believe it's going to inspire you as well. I know all of us in our lives at some point we face hard challenges. I know I've faced some really hard challenges here for me, but whatever challenge you're dealing with, whether it's at work or in your family or maybe your health, or maybe it's even whenever you're serving, sometimes we face challenges. We know that God's given us everything that we need to do what He's called us to do, and because of that, we are limitless. So let's go to Sarah's video.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and assume that when you look at me, you notice that I only have one arm. But what you can't tell just by looking at me is that I was actually born this way. And luckily, I was raised believing that important, and it doesn't make me any less capable than you are. I was never allowed to label myself with words like handicapped or disabled because those words don't describe me. I grew up playing competitive softball, and I was the starting pitcher on a number of travel teams that I played for. So by the time I got to middle school and I tried out for the school team, I was confident that I was going to make it. But I didn't. And I'll never forget the reason why. The coach told me that they were impressed with my skills, but because of my arm, I was too much of a liability. As painful as that experience was, it taught me two very important things that I wanted to share with you today. The first thing it taught me was that if you don't know your limits, you are limitless. I didn't think that I was limited because I was playing softball with one hand, no more than you would feel limited playing softball with two hands. So how are you limiting yourself? What is it that you've said you need in order to achieve your goals or to face your fears? I went into that next year determined to try out again. So I practiced every single day for hours. I knew what I was capable of, and I knew that God had given me everything that I needed in order to play softball. My coach no longer could see what I was missing either, because I made the team. Not only that, but I ended up starting pitcher that season. My dad always says that you can do anything you want to do as long as you want it bad enough. If you want something badly enough, it won't matter who tells you. It won't matter how much time and effort you have to put into it. It won't even matter if it's something that's never been done before, because if you want it badly enough, you're never going to give up. I think ultimately, though, there's one reason why I accomplished what I did, and I believe it's because of who I chose to listen to. Rather than listening to the voice of fear, I chose to listen to the voice of courage, the voice that told me that my arm was only a limitation if I allowed it to be. Who are you listening to? Are you listening to the voice of fear, that voice that loves to tell you that you're missing something? Listening to the voice of God, the voice that patiently perfects you until you're complete, lacking nothing.